back again to hear another story of immense fortune and unthinkable peril? Well, I have some time.
Tales from the Borderlands is the new collaboration between Telltale Games and Gearbox Software. The game takes place after the events of Borderlands 2. You play as two characters.
What, is there some sort of radiation leak I don't know about?
Rhys, a Hyperion worker who dreams to become just as big as handsome Jack, and Fiona, a Pandorian grifter. Their stories intertwine when they embark on a quest filled with greed, violence, and humor. I'm gonna tell you this right off the bat. If you don't like Borderlands or the other games by Telltale, do not buy this game. You're going to hate it. However, if you like both of them, just like me, you're going to really enjoy this. The first thing that I noticed from this first episode is its length. This game took me almost 2.5 hours to complete. This is probably the longest episode yet of any of the Telltale games, or at least for a pilot. The writing is really smart and hilarious, as we've come to expect from Borderlands, and so far, this is more well written than the pre-sequel.
It's destiny, Rhys. And men, real men like me, make their own. And you could hold a grudge if you like. No harm, no foul, your thoughts are your own. But bad things can happen when you swim against fate. Sometimes men find themselves standing in the way of other men's destiny. You don't want to be that man. Wow, I could not have timed that better. That really helps dramatically make my point.
The gameplay adds new elements to the Telltale formula. The character of Rhys has an eco eye that makes it possible for him to further analyze objects and people in the environment, while Fiona can use money to bribe people or buy new items. Also, in one segment of the game, you can customize and use a loader boat to battle bandits. I would love for this to be present in the future episodes.
These things ain't cheap.
And do you know what we do with warmongers? Do you know what we do? Should we...
Motorbot deployed.
Time to clock in. Yeehaw! Listen, boys. You're gonna hand over that case, or you're handing over your heads. Your choice.
Look, guys, let's talk about this.
Ooh, got quiet all of a sudden.
The game does, however, lack puzzles and does have multiple QTEs. The graphics are nothing spectacular or worth mentioning, although there are your usual clipping problems when characters interact with other objects. The soundtrack by Jared Emerson Johnson is not as memorable as the ones from Sam & Max or The Wolf Among Us, but it works when it's used. Overall, Telltale and Borderlands fans should try this game out, especially for its writing and expanded lore. If you don't like neither of those, you should stay away from it.
Ladies. The metal is willing, but the spirit is weak.
Come on, Reese, just tell it to run.
Self-destruct option.
Ow. Good night, sweet princess elf.
I will name my firstborn Loaderbot.